Flights out of Hong Kong International Airport cancelled after protest sit-in.
Here's a summary of the article.
The ground-level concourse of the Kwai Fong MTR station was filled with smoke as riot police first fired tear gas into the building at retreating protesters, then stormed inside and opened fire again. Protesters had been heading towards the nearby Kwai Chung police station for another when they were driven back. The tourist hub of Again and the police station came under attack for the second straight day, with protesters throwing petrol bombs over the barriers protecting the building front. Police fired tear gas at them from inside, and at one point at night, riot officers from the Special Tactical Squad charged out to disperse protesters attacking them from the Park Lane Shoppers Boulevard, where they had blocked a key thoroughfare, the section of Nathan Road between Austin and Salisbury Roads. Others gathered at the junction between Lockhart Road and Fenwick Street at night, just a block from police headquarters, which was heavily guarded by riot police and protected by water-filled barriers. Civil rights groups condemned the police's escalated use of force in MTR stations, saying it almost amounted to retaliation against protesters. Legal scholar Eric Chung Tat Ming, who used to sit on police watchdog the Independent Police Complaints Council, noted the use of pepper balls from short range at Tai Koo Station.
This post received a score of 34,642, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
If you check out Google Earth in Street View, people are uploading great 360 photos of the events. Thanks.
Flights into Hong Kong are affected too. Currently stuck on a plane in Tokyo that got turned back on the tarmac just before takeoff because of the protests. No idea whether we're going to be allowed to fly today. My flight from LAX got cancelled as well.
Well, the cancelled flights in combination with the armed police actually preparing for exercises in Shenzhen has me pretty worried. Edit changed it from army to armed police, which, from my understanding, is actually a part of the military. I previously only looked at the video and thought it was army.
Hijacking the top comment to provide some information. This protest is a response to yesterday's police brutality and tragedy where a female first aider, not protester, was shot on the face with a bean bag. Not the first time this happened, but this time the victim lost an eye. People are super pissed, so they decided to disrupt the airport from running as a payback. The plan were announced shortly after the clash yesterday in midnight with a slogan, "An eye for an eye." Sorry for the inconvenience everyone, but we hope you understand.
It's interesting. I presume people in Hong Kong wish the UK had not given the province back to China. I'm curious. I'm Swedish, so excuse the question if it causes pain etc. I'm really just curious. The fear of China isn't new. During the handover period, tons of people emigrated out of Hong Kong. Vancouver and Richmond Hill in a nutshell.
Add Markham to that list. It's probably safe to say a good portion of the southern half of York region.
The family who owned the Chinese restaurant in Iqaluit too.
I wonder if they sell fried rice with narwhal meat.
They don't. Narwhal is unpleasant.
Well, it certainly sounds like this is getting more and more intense.
I don't see it dying down at all. Literally everything the police and government are doing is fueling the fire. It's the worst combination of incompetence by the Hong Kong Gov and malice China.
Are you sure China isn't trying to fuel the fires, so that they inevitably have an excuse to come in with force? Then they could resettle some more amenable citizens from mainland China, and Hong Kong is theirs.
That's exactly what they have done in Tibet with the natives and in Xinjiang with the Muslim population. Take away the problem and replace with Han Chinese. They also have re-education camps.
In China, the two largest Muslim minorities are the Hui and Uyghurs, but they're worlds apart and in fact often in opposition, as the Hui Muslims often side with the Han. The traditional home of the Uyghur people is the Tarim Basin area, and 80% of all Uyghurs live in that region. Even before the CCP's reign, the Uyghurs did not make up the majority of the Dzingaria region. In fact, many Uyghurs in Dzingaria themselves are migrants from the more rural Tarim Basin.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.